What's good, Eagles fans? This is your boy, Tone Dishes II, and y'all are tuned into y'all dose of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just gotta charge it to the game. If you guys are new to the content, you already know. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more content. If you guys have been loyal to the channel, loyal to the soil from the very beginning, y'all already know where my heart is, and y'all know how we get down on this channel. So let's jump right into the content. I want to talk about the linebacker coming out of Penn State, Micah Parsons. Now, I understand a lot of these guys who evaluate these players, they're saying Micah Parsons, he may not be the guy you want on your team because of several character issues. But I got to be honest with you. Character issues is something I can always work around when it comes to my athlete. As long as the guy ain't committing no murders, as long as the guy ain't getting crazy DUIs, like, you know, as long as he's not a harm to others, I can work with that. Once you get him in the building, you can work with it. But Micah Parsons, the dude is 6'3", 245 pounds. He was a junior, and he was a dynamo at Penn State. You actually saw his value when he didn't play in the 2020 season because of the pandemic. But like I said, the dude was so dynamic. He just had a natural instinct for the game, and he played fast, and he was always in the quarterback's grill every single time. And the dude was just active everywhere. So let's just talk about his numbers first of all. So in 2018, he registered 82 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 1.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. And in 2019, he registered 109 tackles, 14 tackles for loss, 5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, and he had 5 pass deflections as well. So he can, on occasion, drop back in coverage, and he can play a little bit of, matchup defense, maybe with the tight end, maybe with the slot. But his real bread and butter is being a natural pass rusher. And I think that's amazing. I think we need a dynamic linebacker. We haven't had a dynamic linebacker since Jeremiah Trotter. Tell me if I'm wrong. Eagles fans, please comment below if you guys feel different. But I feel that we haven't had a dynamic pass rusher, a dynamic linebacker per se, since Jeremiah Trotter. And I feel like if we get this guy, it can change the entire fabric of our defense. I mentioned a guy like Patrick Surtain as well. But Micah Parsons, he is such a dynamic talent, and I feel that if people ignore the character issues, he's going to be gone top 5 easily, maybe top 6, top 7, who knows? But if the Eagles have a chance to get Micah Parsons at 6, I would do it. I would definitely do it. But let's be real. When the guy was in the Cotton Bowl, he put up 14 tackles, 2 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. He was the Big Ten linebacker of the year in 2019, and he has such an amazing ability to change direction and just recover. No matter what happens, if a guy gets beyond him, his recovery speed is electric. He's a former DN, so he's very versatile. You can put him in different situations to really help on defense. And he's a leader as well. And he just flies to the quarterback, just flies. Again, I understand character issues is something you want to monitor, especially when you're bringing someone into your organization and you're giving them millions of dollars to play. But again, I feel like you can always work around those things. All it takes is for the right person to have a conversation with the guy. And that's how I feel, man. Sometimes, you have character issues because, the player doesn't respect the leadership, or the player doesn't have much respect for the person that's telling them what to do. Maybe because that person hasn't been through anything, or that person doesn't relate to them, or that person doesn't know what it's like to be in their shoes. I do understand that he has character issues. Maybe. That's what they say. But normally they say a guy has character issues when, he has a lot to say. And sometimes we like to control these players. And I'm not really one for that. I like my players to really be who they are. I like for them to have personality, have some fire in their bellies. And sometimes that fire is too much for guys. And sometimes some guys can't just handle the heat that's in the kitchen. And I believe Micah Parsons is such a dynamic talent, you cannot just ignore him based off simple character issues. I feel if the Eagles have a chance to get this man at 6, you go for it. You go for it. It's just that plain and simple. You get him in the building and you work out the kinks with the character issues. You surround him with wholesome people. You surround him with wholesome leaders that understands him as a man, understands him as a player. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes. That's all it takes. But again, that's all I have for you guys today. Micah Parsons, man, the dude is so special. And I feel like we have a real chance to get him, especially if people are going to pass on him for character issues. I'm looking at various mock drafts, and they have him in the double digits when it comes to picks. As a matter of fact, the one I'm looking at right now has him getting picked at 13, or has him, the 13th ranked valued player. I completely disagree with these guys, man. if you see a guy like Micah Parsons, a dynamic talent like that, you can't hesitate. But I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys have been tuned in to Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just gotta charge it to the game. You guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you've been loyal to the soil, if you've been loyal to the channel from the very beginning, you already know what my heart is and you know how we get down per usual. Also, make sure y'all check out the Chalk It Up merch shop. As you guys can see, I have so many items on there for you guys to check out, for you guys to indulge in. Different colored hoodies, shirts, face masks, neck gaiters, phone cases, whatever you want, I got it. And whatever you need, I can provide it. Once again, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. The likes help the videos get any and everywhere. That's all I have. You were tuned in to Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just gotta charge it to the game. And I'm your humble host, Tone the Shields II. One love and fly Eagles fly.